Hello. Okay, so first we're going to start off with primer. I'm using the Professional from Benefit Cosmetics. I'm just going to put that all over your face. Whatever's left you can put on your neck. Make sure that's all blended in. Next I'm going to use a green concealer just to conceal dark circles under my eyes a little bit and any redness like zits or discoloration. I was dancing. The song was good. Alright, next we're going to use a really light highlight. So this is pretty much going to be white but for skin color. And you're just going to put that wherever you want to be extremely highlighted. So I did it underneath my eyes, on my nose, on my forehead, and on my chin, my chinny chin chin. Then wherever you think you need to be highlighted as well, you can put that there. Alright, next I'm using the Age Rewind, which everybody loves. And I like this because it has a yellowy tone, so it just takes out any discoloration like the green concealer, but it's more of a skin tone. So I just put that around where I think I need some more extra highlighting. And now I'm going to use a contour, and this is just a gray brown. And I just put that on my cheekbones, on my jawline, or right above my jawline, on the side of my forehead, and then on my forehead. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Then I'm going to put it underneath my mouth just to make my lips look a little bit more larger, and then on the sides of my nose. Alright, now I'm going to take a darker contour shade and put that where I think I need just a little more depth. So I put that where I put it on my cheekbones, on the sides of my jawline, and then on my temples. And now we're going to take the really light highlighter and put it under your eyebrows. Sorry it's so light, I don't know what happened, but what you're going to do, you can either use a cream blush or a lipstick. And then you're going to use a wet or damp sponge. Damp is always better, so I just squeezed mine out as you saw before. And then you're going to blend out all your highlights first. And then you're going to take another sponge and blend out your blush. And then go back to the highlights and blend those out again. Alright, and then you're going to use the other side of the sponge to blend out the darker colors. You can start wherever you like, but I tend to either start on my cheekbones or my forehead, and then you're going to make sure this is just the first starting of the blending, but this is usually the most important part of blending because you just want to make sure everything looks even and nice. And then go ahead and do the other side. Now with blending, that's the real trick of having a nice highlight and contour. You want to make sure everything looks nice and even and natural as makeup would look. And then I'm going to take that really light highlight again and go into places where I think I just need a little bit more light. And blend that out again. Blending, blend. now it's time for powder. So I use the Shade and Light palette by Kat Von D, and you're going to use the lighter highlight, and you're going to use a sponge and just dab that on. The reason why I don't use a brush is because if you use a brush, it usually moves around the product that you just placed on. So if you use a sponge to place the powder, it usually keeps it in place, and you just want to tap that on. And then after I use the lightest highlight shade in that palette, I use the Banana highlighter, and I go over where I just highlighted with the lighter one, just to give it more coverage. And then after I do all of that, I usually take a translucent powder and just pat it all over my face. And now I'm going to use the contour. So I'm going to use the first contour shade, which is technically the lightest on the palette. And I'm going to put that generally where I just did the cream contour. So cheekbones, jawbone, but a little bit lower than before, just to make your face look a little bit smaller. You're going to want to blend that all along your cheek or your jawline. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my forehead, and then I use a smaller brush to do my nose. Now you can always blend, or you can always contour your nose differently. I just usually do it all the way. And then you're going to make sure you blend this out very good, because you don't want to see any harsh lines. As I said before, blending is the most important part of highlighting and contouring, just to make it look a little bit more natural. Alright, now I'm going to use my Too Faced chocolate bronzer. I use the dark chocolate one. And I'm going to put this on my cheeks, so you're going to want to smile real big to make your cheekbones pop out. And you're going to put that right on top of that contour. And then I usually put it started to rain actually. I was kind of freaked out because it was like a typhoon outside, but I put it on my forehead, my cheekbones, and my jawline. Seriously, it was kind of crazy, the rain. Right now I'm going to use my Orgasm blush from the NARS palette. And I'm going to put that on my cheeks, my nose, and my temples. And this is my favorite highlighter. It's from MAC. And I'm going to put that on top of my cheekbones, my nose, my forehead, my eyebrows, top of my lip, and my chin. And this is the finished look. And in no way is this my everyday makeup tutorial. This is just an extreme highlight and contour if you want your face to look flawless. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it, and I hope to make some more videos for you guys real soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.